Tonight's headlines: Philippine-China has no quarrel, says Duterte. Omicron XE more concerning due to transmissibility. DOH launches safe in-person class return. Over 1.9 million passengers avail free MRT-3 ride. LPA shear line to bring cloudy skies, scattered rains. Tiger Woods can handle difficult walk at Masters. And World Bank slightly downgrades Philippine economic outlook. Good evening. Today is Tuesday, April 5, 2022. I'm Miguel Paltagon and this is Tribune News on Cue. Here are the stories for this evening. The Philippines and China have no quarrel and may freely discuss their overlapping claims in the West Philippine Sea, President Rodrigo Duterte told Chinese Ambassador Huang Xinglian on Tuesday. Duterte made the remarks weeks after the Philippine Coast Guard reported that one of its vessels was involved in a close-distance maneuvering incident with a Chinese vessel in waters off the Panatag Shoal. The incident spurred a diplomatic protest by Manila and a statement from Beijing calling on the Philippines to respect Chinese sovereignty. The encounter happened well within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Duterte and Huang were both at the inauguration of the bridge connecting Intramuros and Binondo, where the Chinese ambassador underscored that China and the Philippines have good relations, noting that both countries are good neighbors and close friends. The possible new coronavirus variant linked to Omicron is more concerning compared to other subvariants because of its transmissibility, but it might not be more severe or affect the efficacy of the current vaccine available. According to Dr. Edsel Salvania, the Omicron XE is a recombinant of two sublineages of the Omicron variant, which are the BA1 and BA2, while XD and XF are recombinants of the Delta and Omicron variants. The DOH on Monday said it is constant coordination with the World Health Organization, or WHO, regarding Omicron XE, as it is also continuously monitors case trends with the assistance of the Philippine Genome Center. The WHO said the XE recombinant belongs to the Omicron variant until significant differences in transmission and disease characteristics, including severity, may be reported. The Department of Health, or DOH, on Tuesday welcomed the resumption of in-person classes of some 13,000 schools nationwide by launching a campaign to keep the students safe against the threat of COVID-19. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere noted that over 1 million children aged 5 to 11 and 9 million minors aged 12 to 17 are fully vaccinated. Aside from the newly launched Be the Kid campaign, Vergere said DOH is ramping up the pediatric inoculation through the Res Bakuna Kids and the Bayanihan Bakunahan National Vaccination Drive. This campaign, in coordination with the DOH, Department of Education, and the United States Agency for International Development, aims to get all students safely back to schools amid the pandemic. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
Ako po ay kabahagi ng isang alyansa ng mga kandidato ngayong national elections na nananawagan po ng pagkakaisa. Ako po si Sara Duterte. Handa po akong magserbisyo sa ating bayan. Hinihingi ko po ang tulong at suporta ninyo para sa pagka-vice presidente ng ating bansa.
Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chert Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
In other news, the Metro Rail Transit's Line 3 or MRT3 carried 1,934,424 passengers in the first week of its month-long free ride that started on March 28, 2022, the train's management said. MRT3 Director for Operations and Officer in Charge Michael Capati said that the highest ridership was recorded on April 1 when a total of 309,225 passengers were served. The MRT3 deployed its first ever 4-car CKD train on its revenue line during the first day of the implementation of the Libreng Sakay program. It also deployed a Dalian train set which helped augment the capacity of the rail line, allowing it to serve more passengers. Each train car of both CKD and Dalian trains can load up to 394 passengers according to the MRT3 management. A CKD or Dalian train set in 3-car configuration can load up to 1,182 passengers, while a CKD and Dalian train set in 4-car configuration can carry up to 1,576 passengers. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that a low-pressure area in the shear line will bring cloudy skies and rains over parts of the country. The LPA was spotted 260 kilometers east-northeast of Davao City. Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Visayas, and Mindanao will experience cloudy skies with scattered widespread rains, showers, and thunderstorms due to the shear line in LPA. Cagayan Valley will have cloudy skies with rains caused by the northeasterly wind flow. The rest of Luzon will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers. Meantime, the wind speed will be moderate to strong, while coastal water conditions will be moderate to rough. In sports, Tiger Woods looks ready to manage the challenge of walking 72 holes at Augusta National only 14 months after suffering severe right leg injuries in a car crash. That's what rivals of the 15-time major champion said Monday as Woods played his first public practice round ahead of his game-time decision about whether or not to attempt a comeback at the Masters. Cameron Davis, an Australian who played the final 5 holes with Woods in a Sunday practice round, said the 5-time Masters winner was still a little slow going up a couple of hills on 17 and 18. Woods said he was lucky to survive a February 2021 automobile accident in Southern California and not have his right leg amputated. He battled through rehabilitation to give himself the chance to play this week, walking confidently Monday as spectators screamed their support for his comeback bid. And in business, Washington-based multilateral lender World Bank downgraded its economic growth projection for the Philippines this year after considering the impact of Russia's invasion of Ukraine on the global economy. World Bank East Asia and Pacific chief economist Aditya Mathod said the bank's gross domestic product growth projection for the country in 2022 was reduced to 5.7% from 5.8% in its Philippines economic update in December 2021. The World Bank's growth projection is lower than the administration's target of 7% to 9% GDP growth for 2022. Domestic fuel pump prices have been consistently increasing since the start of the year, which was aggravated by the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine that has hit global supplies and driven global prices higher. Nonetheless, Mato said the Philippines' vulnerabilities in relation to the Ukraine-Russia war are less compared to other countries. That wraps up the stories tonight. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, Empire Eastlands Holdings Incorporated, and Overseas Committee Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Miguel Pautagonon, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama si Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkalusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa Health and Wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.